Greetings, I'm Ediz.
And I'm Ben, and congrats on 15k, brother!
Well done to you. That's mad.
And thanks to all of you for subscribing. If you've not subscribed yet, let's get to 20k by Christmas, so hit that subscribe
I
button.
feel like I said that if we don't get 20k by Christmas, I'm done.
You said it on channel or just to me?
I said it in the New Year video. With the growth we've had previous years, we should get to 20k. So if we don't get 20k, that means we're doing worse.
Well, if you don't want Ediz to leave the channel, hit subscribe now. If you do want him to leave the channel, unsubscribe. No.
It's not about subscribers.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But it's a fun metric to see how well we're doing. Anyway, I put a post up asking you for any questions, any burning questions you had for us, and we had a mahoosive response.
Mahoosive.
For us, anyway.
15,000 maybe.
Yeah, every single subscriber asked a question, imagine. So we're not going to be able to answer all of them, so I stuck them all in a randomizer. Let's see which questions get picked.
Do people like how extra you are? Do you think that's why we have got 15,000 subscribers?
What do you mean extra?
Like, you didn't need to put it into a spinny wheel. We could have just gone, let's pick that one.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying
it's cool, isn't it?
It's extra.
Spin the wheel, baby.
I hope it's a good one.
Angel Custonator 529 asks, how did you guys meet? Was it Disney that brought you together?
It was not Disney that brought us together. If anything, that's what took us apart. No.
To be honest, up until I started the YouTube channel, I would hide my Disney geekness. Like, I mean, obviously, eventually you knew. Yeah. Okay, was I not hiding it very well?
No, I don't think you're hiding it at all.
Because I feel like if people knew, like, the level of Disney geek I was, they'd be like, ugh, what's wrong with him?
People do think that.
Yeah, but that's for other reasons, you know what I'm saying? Disney wasn't the reason that brought us together, but how do we meet? We actually used to go to an after-school club where you do, like, acting, singing, dancing.
Yeah.
And then eventually we did more and more classes, and then eventually we went to the same performing arts college. I mean, we were already best friends by then.
Best friends?
Wow, okay, next question. That was a good starting question.
That was like it knew that.
It's like the origins of Ediz and Ben. Okay, next question.
For the Disney Smash Bros, will you guys add bosses, for example? Who will be Giga Bowser?
Not you reading like you don't even know who Giga Bowser is.
I don't actually know who Giga Bowser is.
I've got loads of ideas for Disney Smash Bros. And yeah, I want to do the whole Subspace Emissary. I want to do all the different bosses and replace them with Disney characters. To be honest with you, I'm kind of questioning where I am at with the Disney Smash Bros thing. I put so much work into the last video and it's doing all right numbers wise. But if you look at the retention, which I do, the retention is actually abysmal.
It's on like 9.
I think it's less than that,
9%.
9%. So like it's a 2-hour video and people are watching like 5 minutes of it. So it's making me question, like, am I going too in depth? Like, how many people would appreciate if I did the whole Subspace Emissary and all the bosses? Do I need to rethink how I'm doing it and just like list the characters that I'd put in the roster
but then
and just keep it simple? Do you know what I mean?
Part of it is that people love how, like I was saying, extra and like how detailed it can be.
But would the video do even better if I put less time into it? Like, people watching 5 minutes, that means they're just skipping to see who I've put in the characters, like in the game. So maybe I just need to do a video where I just put the characters. Anyway, it's a thought process at the moment. I do want to do it. Let's see if I would. Let me know in the comments. Do you like that I go so in depth with the Smash Bros videos, or do you think it would actually be better if I spent less time and just like whacked them out quicker? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so many thoughts.
So many thoughts. Next question.
Thank you for your question. Excuse me, that was my spin.
Oh, sorry, brother. Well, this looks like a long one.
Wow.
Ruthie Henshaw fan.
Oh, okay. I was like, Ruthie Henshaw's here.
That's the musical theatre person, right?
Uh-huh. Which Disney character from what you've covered has your favourite speaking voice?
But Ediz, since he's watching many of these for the first time, and I highly doubt Ben's will change from Timothy, you know me so well, of the movies you covered so far and haven't seen before, who is your favourite Disney character? Okay, this might be cheating a little bit, but a reaction that we've just done but haven't released yet is Alice in Wonderland, and I think the Mad Hatter is actually my favourite speaking voice. It's just so, like, crazy, you know what I'm saying? Mustard.
Singing voice?
Ooh. I mean, from the ones we've seen on the channel so far, Cinderella's voice is...
I was about to say that.
Just sultry and beautiful.
When she sings...
Sing Sweet Nightingale.
Sing. Yeah, lovely.
Love that. Do you have an answer for us?
That's my favourite singing voice so far.
Love that.
I was thinking about some of the package movies. There are any nice singing voices in that?
Oh, the one you freaking adore.
Oh. No, yeah, my favourite singing voice is the guy who sings Without You. By far the best song.
As I'm lost without you.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, go check out Without You. It's a great song. For me, I think for like character-wise, it's either the King from Cinderella or Jose Carioca.
Oh, nice.
Also for voice, Jose Carioca's voice is kind of iconic. Charles, love that.
Underscore.
What are your opinions on current Disney? A lot of their recent movies have been getting hate. Live action remakes, Wish, Marvel. So I'd love to hear what you think.
Oh, how long you got?
Oh my gosh, Ben did a video on our... Is that just on our Ko-fi? Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Reviewing Wish.
Oh.
We were sat there for about 2 hours.
I was basically ranting about Wish for, over an hour. So if you want to see me ranting about current Disney, specifically Wish, head over to our Ko-fi page, become a member, and you can see my...
I mean, even if it's just for a month and then just quit and then...
Oh yeah, just see this video. It was meant to be a review. It turned into a rant. Anyway, let's be brief on this video.
I think Disney's a bit of a mess. What does that even mean? Like, Disney, like, what is Disney these days? Star Wars, Marvel, like all that kind of stuff. It's like, it's such a big umbrella now. It's like Disney, I feel like, it's lost like it's what it is.
It just doesn't feel very exciting at the moment. The film in recent years I've been most excited for was Strange World, because I felt like they were doing something different. And then even that just ended up being a little bit generic.
The things people remember in movies are characters and stories and moments with the characters and actors. It's like, it's not about like these big visual effects moments or like just random explosions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so it's, and I feel like there's not really been any sort of like iconic characters or
memorable
plots in movies that are like...
Honestly, Encanto is an exception.
But like maybe like the first time they had a twist villain, they're like, oh, twist villain, this is a first for Disney. And then it's just like, cool, that
every
works.
movie.
Yeah.
I could go on and on, but yeah, just that's general.
That could be our whole video.
Honestly. Thanks for your question, Charles. Spin the wheel. The wheel. The wheel. That's a great show. Dangus, the Mate Ball Master.
Mate Ball.
I feel like some sort of Pokemon reference.
That's a great name.
What is your all-time favorite Disney animated movie, including everything? Love that. What's mine?
Oh, Lion King.
Always, forever, and it will never change. And what's yours?
Mine's ever evolving.
I feel like it's Aladdin.
Yeah, but you say that, but also I've actually not seen it that many times.
Oh.
Because you know, a movie I've seen a lot growing up was Lion King 2.
Ediz, you gonna say Lion King 2 is your all favorite type?
No. I think.
I mean, great movie. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me
Disney
twisted.
Animated movie. I mean, I do love Big Hero 6.
Is it?
Nah, Coco. Coco's Disney. It's Coco.
It is Coco. It's
Coco.
Pixar. It's Disney. That is 100% your favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, another long one. Austin the Dalmatian. We have dogs watching. That's incredible. Here's some I have regarding your Disney Smash Bros. Series. Let's get into it. Number one, what do you think of your roster right now? I think it's incredible, the best roster anyone could have ever made. Number two, if you were to change any of the fighters, if you were given the chance, who would you change? I just said it's perfect.
No, it's
We're
not.
moving on.
There's the first video.
There's 100% one. Mulan as Kirby is the
rogue.
one that because I didn't know I was going to do all of them. Anyway, I would change that to Baymax in a heartbeat.
Okay.
In a heartbeat. Which also means in that first video, I picked Hero as Pikachu. But if I had Baymax in there, then Hero would have to change. Because we can't have two Big Hero 6 reps. So, some food for thought for that one. Number three, you said you were going to do a What If Disney Made Subspace Emissary video. I did. What happened to it? I should get onto it.
Yeah, it could still happen.
I kind of actually don't know exactly what the video will look like. Because... what is the subspace emissary? It's a story at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
I've actually written out what I think the story would be, but how would you want the video? Am I just reading out a story? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you've got any ideas, let us know. But
Maybe I should do that.
it's
But then put
something
pictures in. I
we've
don't
been
know.
toying with.
And how is progress on the Disney Smash 4 DLC video? I apologise, it's a lot. Don't apologise. You're a Dalmatian. You don't know any better. I'm going to start working on it soon. Like I said before, I've been a bit in my head about how to keep going on with the series. But I'm definitely going to continue. It's just about how.
I think also a great thing is like where we're getting support now on Ko-fi, it's helping us to like get editors in. So we're going to try and get more editors to like work on the classic stuff. So then Ben can focus on the Smash Bros stuff so that it doesn't stop and start. We can kind of get a flow going and find the right editors.
Trying to make like a little business here, you know what I'm saying? Outsourcing.
Outsource.
Carter Spurlock says,
What would you think about an Ichabod and Mr. Toad 2? Mr. Toad 2, Toad in Action.
like as in its title.
What would you think about an Ichabod and Mr. Toad
Oh my gosh.
What would you think about an Ichabod and Mr. Toad 2 Toad in action?
And let's make it happen, baby. Scrap Moana 2, scrap Zootopia 2. This is the movie you want. What's going to happen in the movie? Toad in action. Okay, he's got a plane. He's going to fly to Sleepy Hollow. He's going to find out what happened to Ichabod.
Oh, they're connected.
They're going to connect. You know what I'm saying? And then Mr. Toad and Ichabod are going to go on some sort of like...
You think they're in the same world?
You know The Hangover?
Yeah.
It's going to be like that. They're just going to go on a massive bender. And then they're going to have to repair everything, all their mistakes. Because you know Ichabod loves the ladies.
Right.
And Toad is wild.
What do you think would be his next thing, though? Not with the plane.
Oh.
Set modern day, maybe.
Oh.
What would be the thing?
Spaceship. They go to space.
Mr. Toad and Ichabod in space.
Let's know in the comments. Do you want to see that? I don't know. We've got Andrea Morales. Ooh.
That's a lovely name.
Spider-Man's sister.
Oh, Miles Morales.
1. Are there any new exciting projects for the channel you guys have been thinking about? I love the way you phrase that because honestly, I'm always thinking about exciting things we could do for the channel and rarely executed them. Wow. But rarely actually following through. Do you know what I mean?
The first thing I thought was the... I don't want to say that.
I don't want to say that.
Are there any new
Should we include that but bleep it out?
Yeah, we could.
Hey. 2. Could you please react to the animated movie Anastasia on Disney Plus?
Is it on Disney Plus?
Has been my favourite movie since I was a little girl. Yeah, because they bought Fox.
We watched it recently. The movie has some real high points and then some real kind of like what's happening points.
Yeah, I feel like the villain is in the wrong movie.
He's in the wrong movie.
He's in the wrong movie. You know what I'm saying? He's a good villain.
Is he like a weird like... Isn't he like...
He's like falling apart, his bones and his eyes.
It does not match the movie.
And then it goes back to Anastasia. Oh, a lovely story.
Yeah.
And then the demons.
My toy box.
Yeah. Basically, great taste in movie, but we're probably not going to react anytime soon to Anastasia. I'm so sorry.
I mean, unless you want to pay us.
Unless 100 people comment on this video saying, please watch Anastasia. 100. If 100 people comment, I'll do it.
100 people comment saying... Is that it?
Bro, that's 100 guaranteed views.
You only want 100 views?
Mate, do you know how much that will earn us on YouTube?
Nothing.
Not even a penny. I'm not even joking, but...
Alice B, the Gacha Weirdo.
Come on, Ediz, get that quicker. In your Let's Watch series, are you going to watch the sequels to some of the Disney movies? No plans at the moment, because again, we're so slow getting through them, but I would love to.
We probably will when we're like 50 or 60 years old.
Oh, when we get through the animated classics?
Yeah. When YouTube is like projected onto like our brains or something. Jared Cook 6513.
He's a real one. We see Jared Cook a lot in the comments.
I know this movie isn't a type that you guys usually react to. What's he gonna say?
Ooh, I think it's gonna be a horror film. No, that's too out there.
But I watched it for the first time recently, and I've been asking a lot of people this. Have you ever seen Requiem for a Dream?
Ooh, not only have I not seen it, I've also never heard of it. What's Requiem for a Dream?
You had me hook, line, and sinker.
Have you heard of Requiem for a Dream?
No.
Let me look it up. It's a 2000 horror drama movie.
You were kind of right.
I was very right.
There is no chance that I would watch
this
that.
guy. If you watch our Haunted Mansion movie reaction, you will see how much this guy doesn't like horror films. Because that's a Disney movie, and this guy was shooketh.
Come on! Christopher McDonald. Do you know who that is?
I recognise the face.
Lemonade Mouth, and he's in Grease too.
Oh my god.
Is it him? Love that guy.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that is a little bit too rogue for us, but...
Hey, again, if you pay us good money.
We are not the whores of YouTube reactions.
Whoring myself out for reactions.
Next question. Carson DeFox. Do you know who Carson DeFox is?
No.
Carson, you comment on every single video.
Oh, this is made
I
to
rate you so much for it. Don't you sigh?
Yeah,
this is one of our most hardcore followers.
Committed.
Now, if this question isn't about Mater replacing Ryu in Super Smash Bros, then I don't know what you're doing here, Carson. So Carson, thank you always for giving the good engagement. Quick fire questions. We've already answered some of them, so we're just gonna pick a few of our favorites from here.
Which Disneyland ride is your favorite?
Crush's Coaster, Disneyland Paris.
Crush's Coaster, Disneyland Paris.
There you go. 3, favorite food and drink. Oh,
in life. Oh, I'd say a good burger.
Like, like, welcome to Good Burger, home on the Good Burger. Gonna take
I'd say a good vegan burger.
Come on with the vegan content.
Vegan.
Let's go standard Oreos. Love me some Oreos. When did you two become friends? In 1984. It was a misty morning.
We've answered that. Favourite video game?
Oof.
Mario Kart. Wii, probably. I like realistically.
Either Smash Bros or
Mario Kart. Oh no, you're going to say Kingdom of All the Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is probably my favourite one. 7, favourite animal?
Orangutan or turtles?
Probably elephants or koalas. We both gave 2 options there. There you go. Favourite Disney song? That's hard, you know.
Prince Ali's pretty iconic.
That's a banger. It does change constantly, but I think today I'm still feeling Eye to Eye, Goofy movie. Like, you can't really go wrong with that one.
Fair.
Number 9.
Your favourite of your Disney Smash character picks?
I'm going to go controversial because this choice got hate in the comments. The Disneylanders. I think it's such a sick idea and no one else seemed to agree with me. So I'm going to double down and say Disneylanders.
I'm going to say Powerline. I think I remember that being one I liked.
Number 10. I was waiting for this. Is Mater going to be Ryu in Smash 4's DLC? Let me be honest. The way I choose the characters from people's comments is if someone manages to convince me with their ideas, with their concept, it should be this character because maybe I'll be more inclined. At the moment, with Ryu specifically, I'm struggling to see the relation to Mater. There is potentially other characters further on into Ultimate that I can see maybe being Mater more than Ryu.
Isn't Mater already in the game?
As an assist trophy, yeah.
Isn't that against the rules?
Little Mac was once an assist trophy and then became a main character, so we'll see. We've got Luis. Luis loves films.
Oh, come on, Luis. Whoop, whoop. Congrats, guys. So thoroughly deserved. My question to you is, if you could see Disney create one new live action series, maybe based on a ride, maybe not, Pirates for reference, what would it be and why?
Okay, I see what he's done. He's recently done a video all about the history of Pirates of the Caribbean. So maybe he's tying it into that idea.
Should we plug that for him? If you want to go check out Luis's channel, he does Disney content too.
Okay, a Disney ride turned into a live action series of movies.
I mean, this is kind of similar to a video we did a while ago, which has had not a lot of love.
Years ago.
And it's a really good video. It's like about basically what movies should be turned into rides. So if you want to check that out, feel free to check that out.
You just don't explain things very well sometimes.
Did I not explain that very well?
What movies should be rides? It's what rides should be movies.
Oh, I got it the way around.
It's a good video.
That wasn't explained very well. I got it wrong.
But if I remember correctly, there was a sick idea I had, you know, because I'm full of sick ideas.
The club one.
That was a great idea. No, but I'm talking about It's a Small World, but like Battle Royale style.
Yeah, that was cool.
What are you saying?
I'm thinking, kind of going off that, like the ride, that video as well. We spoke about Space Mountain. I feel like that'd be a pretty cool series.
Big Thunder Mountain as well. No, Space Mountain, that's better. I like Space more.
I like that question. That was good.
Yeah.
Check out Luis.
Thank you, Luis Loves Films. Do you know what's nuts, right? I'm really enjoying doing this Q&A. And I knew going into it, we weren't going to have time to do every single question.
But you want to do every
question. There's a little bit of me that wants to keep going until there's no more questions left on this wheel. When do we call it?
How many are there?
There's like 50 in total. Okay, Gamer's Curse. Ooh.
That's not good.
That's a scary name. If you could play Disney Smash Bros, which character would you select to battle with? I've got it.
I think I'm going to go for Powerline.
I think I'm going to go for Jim Hawkins. Underrated character, and I'll just be gassed that he's even in the roster.
Thanks for your question. Let us know what character you pick. Gamer's Curse. Hopefully you're not cursed when you game.
Good one, bro.
Thank you. Beebs the Man.
Yes, you are the man. Come through, Beebs.
You guys have talked about having day jobs, and I was wondering, what do you guys do?
Okay, true story. I've actually given up my day job, and I've taken up a night job. I run the streets of Hell's Kitchen. I'm Daredevil.
Hey, what? So I'm an actor. I'm currently actually in a musical called Hadestown in the West End in London. I joined recently. I've joined as a swing, and I'm having a good time. Here's a picture of me on stage.
So hey, if you're in London the next couple of weeks, you want to see Hadestown?
I might not be on because I'm a swing, so I might be sat backstage.
But yeah, he's doing that.
What do you do, Ben? Ben does multiple things.
I do multiple things. So as already discussed in this video, we both went to Performing Arts College together, and my career has, just led me into like lots of different avenues, lots of different things, because basically I couldn't get the West End job that I actually wanted. So it's led me into teaching, it's led me into directing, writing. I have a Christmas show on every year that I write and direct, which is pretty cool. It's about Santa and the elves.
If you live that way, you might be able to sell it.
Oh, if you live down south near Bournemouth in
the UK.
England, by the seaside, come on down to Christchurch. I'll see you there. I used to do random performing jobs, like I'm in a Bollywood dance troupe. That's random. Like performing at weddings, do random corporate gigs. But one of the coolest jobs I've had recently, that I've actually had for the past few years, is I now actually...
4 years.
Everyone, get ready to be gassed for me, because you will know what a dream come true this is. I've been working for Disney Theatricals. Oh my God! Basically running their workshops for kids. So when school groups go to watch the West End shows, I will teach them like the actual choreography and the actual singing, the actual acting sometimes, for the show they're going to watch. So a little school's going to watch The Lion King, and before they do, I teach them that he lives in you, he lives in me, he watches over everything we see.
Wow.
I can't do any more than that, because, that was a little taste.
You've got to charge them.
So yeah, so day jobs, it's
a loosey-goosey.
And that's why I find it hard, work-life balance sometimes, because a lot of that stuff is...
We just don't have balance. Like for instance, for me, it's like, 1 minute I could be like, what am I going to do? And the next minute it's like, you're fully into a job or a different thing.
And also an insight into us trying to balance our day jobs with the YouTube is, for example, I might be teaching in the morning, Ediz is working in the evening. So to actually have time together to film something like this, you've just come home from work. It is currently, you got home at like half 11. It's now past midnight. I'm up early in the morning, so, you know. But we're not complaining. It's the life we chose. For example, this video, half of it we filmed before you went to work, and half of it we filmed when you got back from work.
Can you see the difference?
When was the switcheroo? Thank you for your question. Okay, I feel like we've answered a lot. I feel like I've got a couple of questions left in me. How about you?
Yeah, samesies.
Sophia Torres.
Sophia Torres 566. Sophia Torres 566 has asked, your Disney reaction videos are filled with lots of fun facts. I just want to know how long it takes for you to research the facts.
Ooh.
By the way, I love your channel.
I love the way you do brackets.
Okay.
So Ed, how long does it take you to research all the facts for our reactions?
I would say a solid 30 seconds.
30 seconds, really?
Yeah.
It depends on the movie, to be honest. Some movies I already obviously know so many facts. Other movies like Cinderella recently. What was that cough for?
Oh, this is coughing.
Depends on the movie. Some movies already have a lot of knowledge. Other movies like Cinderella recently, that's actually not... Or the package movies.
You had no knowledge.
Yeah, I actually definitely went into some research, but I enjoyed all of it. I'll be sat like on the bus. Wait, what?
Answer the question. How long? You didn't actually answer the question. You're just saying.
Oh, I'm saying it varies from movie to movie.
Yeah, give them a time.
6 hours.
Oh, also, as you can tell, Ben is terrible with time.
I don't understand the concept of...
Like, it's tiring. So he can't answer.
That's why questions like this are hard for me to answer. Well, it's not like I sit down and set the stopwatch and like, I'm going to now
but you
do
can
my fun
be like,
facts.
oh, I spent about 30 minutes on that. I spent about an hour today, so I spent about 2 hours.
My point is, I'll be doing a little bit here and there over the course of like a week in the run up to our...
So how many hours do you reckon that is?
My mind don't work like that. I enjoy all the research.
You're not answering the question. Answer the question.
My point is, when you're enjoying something, you don't really register
But
like
it's
how long...
It's not a test. Yeah, just someone says how long it takes for you to research.
Fine, okay, this is the answer you want? I don't know. Is that a good answer? I don't think it is, bro.
It's not really an answer. You don't know. You don't know the answer.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Should we just not answer the question then?
Do you know what? I really wanted to answer this question how I wanted to answer it, but apparently I'm not allowed to do that on my own channel.
It's mental.
So
I would say, how many days do you reckon you spend doing it?
As in over how many days?
Over how many days?
It's different for everyone. I don't know.
I can't deal with him.
Well,
This is what it's like editing a video. I'm like, how long do you reckon it'll take to edit videos? Oh, I just don't know. I'm like, Ben, you've edited about 50 to 100 videos. More than that.
Okay, well...
How are you not measuring knowing of the time?
Because, okay, some movies, I might just... If you interrupt me one more time... Some movies, it might be like an hour before, I just sit down and go, okay, fun facts, fun facts. Other movies, over a couple of weeks, I'm doing a little bit here and there. I'm watching videos, I'm watching documentaries,
Right.
and writing down the things I find interesting. I might watch a whole hour documentary on something.
Okay.
And
These are times. You can work with these times.
But then other times, I just literally Google fun facts and just fill in the blanks.
But that's all you have to say. You say, so it can take me from an hour to all the way up to like, after I've watched those documentaries, up to like, I don't know, 10 to 15 hours.
Is that not what I was saying?
You didn't say any times. You didn't say any minutes.
2,000 years later.
So what would you actually say your answer is to that question?
It really varies. So, but I genuinely enjoy doing it because I've learned so much more about a subject I already thought I knew so much about. And it's given me a reason to go back and watch all the documentaries behind the scenes and watching other YouTube channels and watching their like factual videos. I go on IMDb and I look at the fun facts on there and I take them all with a pinch of salt because I know anyone can just write anything on these like forums and these boards. So actually, sometimes who knows if these facts are even true.
Don't put that in the video.
Later Gator Games, this is someone I recognise.
We've seen them, yeah.
Yeah. They say, well, in one of your recent videos, you talked about the idea of Villains Land and how that could work in the Disney parks. It's such a cool concept.
Such a good idea.
So 2 questions based off that. What villain would you want to meet and greet the most if there was a Villain Land? And what buildings, rides would you like to see in a Villains Land? I'm going to let you into a little fun fact. We have a Twitter account. I've started trying to
Do
like... Yeah. I've been trying to like post little threads on there of things that I think are interesting. I recently did a whole thread of which
So you just
rides...
thread not on Threads.
No, on Twitter.
Interesting.
Sorry, X. So I did a whole Twitter thread, which I'll put here, of which rides I think should be in a Villain's Land.
Wow. If you haven't followed us on X...
You're not missing out on much. Maybe don't. I don't know.
I mean, what villain would I want to meet and greet?
For me, Yzma.
Hades would be pretty cool.
I would love to meet Yzma.
You lost it when we met certain characters at Disney.
Of course.
You were buzzing when you saw Jack Skeleton.
Of course.
I don't know if I...
And Jafar, to be fair.
you
I
were
wasn't
scared,
expecting to see Jafar. Fun fact, actually, when we saw Jafar, I was so gassed and then realised I'd left my autograph book at home, at the hotel even.
And then what happened?
So I queued up and this guy ran. He ran. Da, 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 da. Hunchback reference. He ran to buy me a brand new autograph book specifically so I could get Jafar's autograph.
No, it was for that whole evening though.
Oh yeah, the whole evening. You know what I mean? It was
the
Halloween boogie
Halloween,
bash, whatever it's called.
Which was mad because it was August. So D Patafino, if that's correct, hopefully that's correct, has said, number 1, do you still play Disney Speedstorm?
Long answer short, no.
I don't think it's that good.
I really enjoyed it and I really enjoyed collecting all the characters, but when it got to the point where I was finding it too hard to... Do you know what it was? The grinding to get the characters stopped becoming fun. I didn't feel like I was progressing in the game. I felt like I was just treading water trying to get these characters. So I felt like the only way I could do this is if I just start paying loads of money, like how you pay on Pokemon Go.
I paid once.
So yeah, I've fallen off. So the answer is no. Sorry.
Next question. 2, when will the next Disney Smash Bros video be up?
I'm hoping September. I've not even started it though, so I just picked a month.
It's August now.
Yeah, I said I'm hoping.
No, Ben.
Okay.
Knowing you and your time, it will most likely be at least November.
I'm not good with time, guys. Next question.
Do you have other social medias?
We do. We are on Instagram.
We're on all
Twitter.
social
We're on
medias.
Threads. We are on TikTok. Is there another one? Facebook. We even have a Facebook. As Ediz and Ben and us personally, I've pretty much just got Instagram.
Oh, and personally, yeah, I've got all of it.
Come through.
I haven't got a Threads. But also, who uses Threads?
4, if Disney contacted you as director... I'm listening. If Disney contacted you as a director, what film would you make?
It'd be a Powerline live action movie. We're not entirely sure how they do it. Or maybe an animated movie prequel. But that is what I would do.
Sick.
I think the people want to see it.
Yeah, 100%.
Or it happens, it's like the beginning and end of a Goofy movie. So it's like his tour, basically.
So while Max and Goofy were going around on their tour, what was Powerline doing at the concert?
Yeah. Or potentially
origin story of Powerline.
Yeah, I'm not giving my ideas, but that is the idea.
Also, this kind of ties into something else I was thinking earlier when we were asked about what we think of the state of Disney right now. What Disney is most known for is basically not having any original ideas themselves. Let me explain. They do fairy tales, they do books. That's their most famous movies on a whole are based on that. Even The Lion King, based on Hamlet. They've kind of steered away from that recently, and they've kind of gone more the Pixar route of just like trying to actually come up with their own movies, their own concepts, which is cool. But some of them aren't really hitting. I feel like maybe they should go back to their roots and actually find the fairy tales, find the literature, find the books that haven't been turned into movies yet. Or even if they had, how can they do it better? Like Treasure Island, they made it better. Treasure Planet, they put sci-fi in there. So while I'm editing the video, I'm going to have a little Google of a book that hasn't been Disney-fied yet. I'm going to put it here, and this is my answer.
I didn't say any of that because I was thinking about something I should say. There's actually a job that I've worked on that will probably be announced on the channel at some point because it will relate, but I cannot say.
Wait, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say you're in some sort of...
No, I can't say anything.
We're going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for the Q&A, for the questions. Sorry if we didn't answer your question. I'm sure it was great.
To 20,000.
To 20,000!
We'll see you there.
20k by Christmas. Let's go! Toodles!
Bye.